So we have my tier list for the current meta inside of Clash Mini. I've done a bit of trophy pushing. I'm about global 200th at the time recording this video. I had about 3,400 trophies, so I've had a good go since the game went live. Enjoying the gameplay and enjoying the trophy pushing, but like I say, here's my tier list on the heroes and minis inside of the game. Starting off with the heroes, we've got the Pink Fury. I'm going to stick it in D tier. She was absolutely dominating the battle boards when the update went live. She's taking a nerf in the latest balance changes. I think her super animation's a bit too slow now. I think that's what's killing her off a bit more than anything, but she's fell right off since the balance change. So she's going in D tier from me. And then we've got the Shield Maiden. That's our first S tier hero. I think the Shield Maiden's awesome inside the meta. Seen a ton of these top ladder. You know, she's works well with a couple of decks. I'm actually doing a bit of trophy pushing with the Shield Maiden. That's what I've been using lately. I'm going to stick the Shield Maiden in S tier. And moving on to the Archer Queen. Another S tier hero, I feel. It's got a good deck going with the Witch and the Archer synergy. You know, she's pretty strong. Good upgrades again. Good hero promotions for the Archer Queen. But I do think the Shield Maiden's better. I'm going to plonk her beside the Shield Maiden. Then we've got the Natureborn. You know, I think the Natureborn's pretty good. Solid upgrades. She's quite a good counter to the Shield Maiden. The Shield Maiden deck I'm running. It is winnable, but it is tough. But I think she's really good. Got some good hero promotions. Works well with a couple of minis. So we're going to go for A tier for the Natureborn. Then we've got the Royal Champ. And I was torn whether to put the Royal Champ in S tier or A tier. But I think both the heroes in S tier beat the Royal Champ. Shield Maiden and the Archer Queen. So it's only logical to stick it in A tier. Solid hero. Still face a few of them inside the meta. Up at 3,400 trophies. But not a ton. But yeah. Royal Champ A tier. Going to put the Monk in B tier. Got some good upgrades. He's got that survivability with the knocking enemies out on the battle boards. He gets a bit of HP back there. He's pretty decent. He counters the Shield Maiden. It's not an unwinnable match, you know, the Shield Maiden versus the Monk, but it is a tough match. But I still think on a whole, he's a B tier. He's got a lot of counters there, which is prevalent on the battle boards at the minute. A lot of Witch decks, and he just shuts the Monk right down. And we've got the Countess. I'm going to go for the C tier for the Countess. I don't think she's quite D tier worthy. I think she's better than the Pink Fury on a whole. She's got decent upgrades. She's got a U buff with the latest balance changes. I don't see many Countesses that high on the leaderboards where I am. 3,400 trophies. But I guess trophy pushing up to 3,000. She can be prevalent. Not a bad hero. Well-rounded hero. Works well with a couple of minis. And we've got the Wavemaster. I want to put the Wavemaster in C tier. Is he better than the Countess? It's quite a toughie. I'll just leave him where he is beside the Countess in C tier. They're about on par with each other. Obviously, the Wavemaster belongs to the C class. Good synergies going with the C class there as well. But I still think he's C tier worthy. I think he's better than the Pink Fury. I mean, she belongs to the Elixir class. You get extra Elixir there, but the units aren't that good. You don't get a lot of breathing space with other classes there with the Pink Fury. So I do think the Wavemaster is better. And we've got the Grand Warden. Did drop off. Was absolutely dominating the battle boards when the game went live with this mage synergy. We don't see many of them on the battle boards these days. Is he better than a Pink Fury? I think it's D tier. I think he is better than a Pink Fury. Still, I know the Wizard got a nerf, but I still think the Grand Warden deck will beat the Pink Fury deck. And the Barb King. Oh, we've got another D tier hero there. Never see Barb Kings on the battle board. Very, very rare. You know, when the update went live, I've seen a few of them. Never see them top ladder. Poor old Barb King. And we've got the Skelly King. Quite good in rumbles. Not so prevalent on the battle boards in duels. I think he's better than them because of the usage you just get out of rumbles, guys. So we'll stick him in C tier. And then we've got the Battle Machine. I haven't unlocked the Battle Machine. Haven't had a chance to play with the Battle Machine, but I know how strong he is. Obviously got the gizmos there coming in the Battle Machine. You got that Saint Mirror. Shuts the Archer Queen down. Is he the best hero in game? Probably. I would say so, my friends. Like I say, I haven't unlocked him yet. But I'll stick him in S tier. I know my buddy Yugi's been using him. He's at 4,000 trophies. I seen OJ using him in his live stream. He was doing well with the Battle Machine. So I think that is the best hero in the game. So that's how our heroes. Let me know in the comment section if you agree or disagree with my placements. You don't have to, guys. And also, feel free to subscribe while you're down there, because we've got some new minis coming to the game on the 26th of December. I'll be doing a sneak peek video on the 25th of December, so subscribe to the channel. Make sure you catch that. It'll be a fun video. Nonetheless, we're moving on to the minis, and we've got the Battle Boxer first up, and we've got our first S tier mini in my humble opinion. Like I said, I've been doing some trophy pushing with the Shield Maiden and Battle Boxer. Battle Boxer at 3 stars, my friends. Broken. Insane. Beats the Archer Queen. I haven't really faced a ton of the battle machines with this setup, but I'm dying to do so. See how it fares up. But Battle Boxer definitely ST. I know some of you guys won't have it unlocked. I haven't got some of these minis unlocked either, the sailor and stuff, but we'll get on to that later in the video. And we've got the Prince. I think the Prince A-tier mini, sorry. I think he's still an A-tier mini. He's been such a consistent mini even before this update went live. You've got that charge. Doesn't cancel the Fisherman now, unfortunately. The Prince does come second to the Fisherman with the Clash. But you've got that pony there, and that pony upgrade. Like I say, there's a couple of monks still on the battle board. That pony can shut it down. Can shut down the Hog Rider as well. Loads of people using Hog Rider. So I think the Prince is worthy of an A tier. Wizard took a nerf. Has got the anti-heal upgrade. Does that damage. C or D tier. I think we'll stick him in C. Still okay mini, I guess. You know, did take a nerf in the last balance changes. That's what killed the Grand Warden class there. But he's still not a bad mini. Still got the anti-heal function. Musketeer. I'm going to stick Musk in D tier. Never see the Musk on the battle boards. It's crazy because she was so powerful before the update went live. And then when the update dropped, never see it on the battle boards anymore. Giant Skelly. Now, this is an interesting one because I've got a couple of monks. She's quite good against a Shield Maiden, you know, if it's front row versus front row. Giant Skelly, B tier, I think. Did get a buff in the latest balance changes with the extra damage with the explosion. Golden Giant's another one. Never see the Golden Giant because of the introduction of the Giant. I think I'll stick the Golden Giant in C tier. He gets outshone by the Giant himself now. Still not a bad mini. Still got good upgrades, you know. But you've got that boss going on the Royal Champ, that upgrade. The Golden Giant was great against the Royal Champ. The boss, when the Royal Champ stacks up them boss, it's just too powerful. I have to stick them in C tier. Healing Ranger. I'm going to stick the Healing Ranger in C tier. Still got some decent upgrades. I still see it from time to time on the battle boards in the meta. Not a ton. But she's still better than the Musketeer, I feel. So we'll stick it in C tier. And the Dark Goblin, my favourite mini. Don't see the Dark Goblin at all. I'm going to have to stick the Dark Goblin in D tier. I'll put it before the Musketeer. I still think it outshines the Musketeer. That's a shame. My favourite mini. Not a ton of Grand Wardens played there. Obviously, that's where the Dark Goblin can shine. Does extra damage to people with shields. Because we've not got a lot of Grand Wardens. We're not seeing a lot of Dark Goblins. Mini P.E.K.K.A. Ooh, I think this is another CT hero. Still got the energy drain attack. Don't see a ton of mini P.E.K.K.A.s. Better minis inside the meta with other decks, but still not a bad mini for the cost, you know. I don't think it's D tier worthy. I'm going to plunk him in C tier. Lumberjack. See, Lumberjack on his own isn't amazing. But the deck I use with the Shield Maiden contains the Lumberjack and the Diffuser. This deck I actually got with the Shield Maidens off Ricky Mini. I'll pin his channel in the comment section down below. He's working on a deck video. This Shield Maiden deck I've been doing my trophy pushing with. So I'll pin his channel in the comment section. Check him out and you can see what I mean with the Shield Maiden deck. It's super OP. But I want to stick the Lumberjack in B tier because of the synergy he has with the Diffuser, which is also in my deck. And you get the extra 2 elixir per round. And you've got 2 elixir classes on the board. That's why I'm sticking him in the B tier. Not because of his skills, just because of his usage, if that makes sense. Just because of his usage. Magic Archer, C tier. Don't see a lot of Magic Archer. It was bugged. It wasn't getting the increased attack speed, unfortunately. But it did get a buff in the last balance changes. I still think it would be pretty solid. I don't think a lot of players have used it because of the bug with him. But I think he's still better than Dark Goblin and Musketeer. So we'll stick him in C tier. Miner. Weirdly, we never see the Miner in use. Never see the Miner because we had this phase where everyone was playing Royal Champion. You thought the Miner would come in clutch, but it didn't. Like I say, the boost upgrade on Royal Champ was too powerful. Once he turned around targeting the Miner, it just wiped it off the battle boards once she got some stacks built up on herself. But we never see the Miner in use. D tier there, unfortunately, for the Miner. And we've also got the E-Wizard. Now, I'm thinking the E-Wizard can go in B tier. I know you work well with the Mage class, but when the Charge Tile is in rotation, it can be super useful. You know, you can get that stun, target 5 targets, get the stun right away, and he isn't a bad 4-cost mini there, so we're going to stick him in B tier. Archer, I think Archer is a high B tier. Like I say, she does work well with the Archer Queen in the Archer Queen deck. That's dominant on the battle boards at the minute, especially up high. But on her own, she isn't the best. She's really good on the Devil's Deal tile if you can protect her. But we've got the Hog Rider now. You know, it shoots so many minis down on that Devil's Deal tile. The only mini you want to be using on Devil's Deal tile is Chompy. He's broken. But I don't think she's higher than B tier. I think she's not a bad mini, 2-cost mini. And we'll stick it in B tier. Dagger Goblin. Never see the Dagger Goblin in use. Such a shame. Such a cool mini. Big fan of the Dagger Goblin. But he's not in use. We're going to have to stick him in the D tier. Obviously belongs to the Goblin class. Doesn't get much light on the battle boards. Roll Ghost. Again, D tier mini. He has got a bug. I don't think he gets increased attack speed either with his start upgrades. I'm not seeing a lot of Roll Ghost on the battle boards. Probably for that reason. Maybe when the bug's fixed, he'll get more light of day. Knight. Another D tier. Not seeing much of the Knight. I think people are using the Roll Recruit more than the Knight. Rightly so. It's probably a better mini. Overall, better upgrades and things. Not many Knights on the battle boards I've personally faced. And the Bowler. See, the Bowler's an interesting one. I think the Bowler's slept on a little bit because one of his upgrades where his Bowler roll goes right at the back of the board again, targets the furthest target, can be pretty useful. I'm going to stick him in C tier, you know. I can't deny his cute little face there. You know, I think he's better than these minis in D tier. So we're going to stick him in C tier. Mega Knight. Ooh, big 4-cost tank. Like I say, the Giant is in use everywhere. I think people are favouring the Giant rather than the Mega Knight. But we're going to stick the Mega Knight there in C tier because I think if people don't have the Giant unlocked, they're going for the Mega Knight. Still can be useful, I guess. The old Mega Knight. Got some good upgrades. Got some good stuns going. Good surface area and stuff. Valk. I'm going to stick the Valk in B tier. I'll stick her just behind the Giant Skelly there because, like you say, a lot of witches on the battle board. She gets that boast going. Few nature bones, anti-heal, got some good upgrades. Decent little tank as well once you put some upgrades into the Valk. We'll stick it in B tier. And we've got the Swordsman. Oh, now then, I'm not seeing a lot of Swordsmans on the battle board. So, is he better than the D tier minis? Worse than the Bowler? I'll stick him there. I'll stick him behind the Bowler. I think he gets more usage than the ones in D tier. He's not super OP. He's not super broken. Again, I think he belongs to the C class, so you don't see a ton of them on the battle boards. Skelly Guard, another D tier mini coming in with a Skelly Guard. Don't need to talk about a Skelly Guard. I forgot he even existed. Poor old Skelly Guard. Fisherman. Fisherman's an A tier mini, in my opinion. Can shut the Hog down. If people place the Hog further back to stop the Prince, then you've got the Fisherman to shut it down. Such a useful mini. You know, it clashes faster than the Prince now. So we'll put him ahead of the Prince. And if people forget about the Fisherman and place the Archer Queen, the tile forward, the Prince can pick it up unless they've got the Dark Prince, which a lot of people haven't. So it's still a useful and versatile mini. The old Fisherman there. Battle Healer. Not seeing a ton of these inside the meta. I'll stick it in B tier because I've seen a few of these Shield Maiden decks with the Battle Healer, similar deck to what I'm using. And it can work pretty well. I do think she's better than the E-Wizard. So we'll stick her in front of the E-Wizard there. Ice Wizard. Again, this is another mini I haven't seen much of. But I'm going to stick the Ice Wizard in C tier. Because, like you say, the Mage class is still pretty okay. And he's still got some good upgrades. But since we got the nerf to this Wizard in the last balance changes, you won't see much of the Mage classes. But he's still a decent little mini. Better than the minis in D tier. The Barb is going in D tier. Will he ever get out of D tier? You know, I think he's been stuck in D tier for so many metas. The poor Barbarian. Never see him on the battle boards. Again, that's another mini I forgot existed. Ooh, and the Bandit. The Bandit, I think, could be a C tier mini. Not a lot of usage. I think she just takes a bit too long to charge her super up. Just a fraction too long, and she could be really useful on the battle boards. But I still think, again, she's better than them D tier minis we've got there. P.E.K.K.A. Oh, this is a toughie. P.E.K.K.A. I know she works well with the Nature Born. She can get some nice damage output. We'll stick a high C in front of the Wizard. I think she still attacks really slow. A lot of witches on the battle boards. Stalls the P.E.K.K.A. right up if you're spawning witches everywhere. So that's the reason she's going in C tier. Oh, and then we've got the Witch. I think that's another S tier mini there coming in with the Witch. She did get a rework, I guess, in the latest balance changes. She went from 4 elixir to 3 elixir. So she's really relevant on the battle boards. Decent little upgrade. Stalls up the Monk, stalls up the Pecker. Works well with the Chompy as well. So she's going in S tier, 3 cost mini. And then talking about Chompy, S tier mini, probably one of the best minis in the game. I won't say the best because I haven't unlocked the Sailor, but I think Sailor's probably the best mini in the game overall. But Chompy, especially on the Devil's Dale tile, if the Devil's Dale tile is in rotation, my friends, use Chompy. You've got his last 2 upgrades there. He's got the HP still, the Revive, and on the Devil's Dale tile, he's insane. Works well with the Witch. And again, that's another mini inside my Shield Maiden deck. Dagger Thrower. Another D tier mini coming there. Never see Dagger Thrower coming in, and it's a shame because I hate it when new minis come to the game and don't get the light of day. Maybe he's used more lower down. I'm assuming so because he's from the first set, the common or uncommon set. He's one of the first sets in the game, so he will be used a little bit further down, but no space for him in the meta up on the top ladder. Decoy Adept. I think that's a C tier mini. Does it go there? I'll place him there. Just have to. In fact, I'll place him in front of the Wizard because it's like 2 minis in one. You can get some decent little strats going. He has got the stun on the decoy and stuff. Can slow things down. I think he's better than the Wizard. Don't think they're better than the Pecker, but we'll stick them in C tier. And we've got the Diffuser. Again, I'll stick this in. I'll stick it, in fact, in front of the Lumberjack because he's got that upgrade where he disarms his opponents. Like I say, it's not his skill set and his HP and his stats that make him a B tier. It's his usage with the Lumberjack, with that extra elixir. It's very versatile. Like I say, that's one of the other minis I've got inside my Shield Maiden deck. Oh, Elixir Golem. This is actually one of my favourite minis since it come to the game. I think it looks super cool. Really, really good. Is he a C tier mini? I think so. I think it can go above the Wizard. Behind the Wizard. In front of the Wizard. I'll stick him there. I'm a bit undecided with the Elixir Golem because I haven't played a ton of matches with him. I have played a lot, but the thing is, you give Elixir to your opponent as well, and it can be tricky, and it's one of the minis you want to be using with the Pink Fury, because the Pink Fury is in D tier. I don't think there's a place for the Elixir Golem too much inside the meta. And we've got the Giant, another S tier mini for me. Obviously gets that health increase as the rounds progress, gets extra HP, best tank in the game. Great little mini there if you've got him unlocked. Then we've got the Hog Rider. I'm a bit undecided here, but I'm going to put him in A tier. Got some good upgrades. You know, Elf, if he's isolated, additional stun. Can be countered by the Fisherman if on the front row. Can be countered by the Prince if on the front row. Can be countered by the Fisherman because the Fisherman does clash faster. But it's one of them minis, if you manage to keep hold of till late game, you can turn the tide of battle, I feel. So I'm going to stick the Hog Rider in A tier. Plus he's cool. It's really cool, isn't he, guys? So we'll stick him in there. Princess. Now, this is a funny one because for some reason everyone was so excited to unlock the Princess, and I was too. But she isn't too broken. I think she can be a B tier. Top of B tier. Takes a bit too long to charge a super, especially unless you put a lot of elixir into her, but she's a 5-cost mini. You know, so she could work well on the elixir tile. We haven't had that in rotation, I don't think, since the update went live, weirdly. We will keep seeing the same tiles. But I think she does some nice damage. She's got the anti-heal there as well. So I'm going to stick it in B tier for now. Like I say, you guys let me know in the comments if you agree with me or not. And we've got the Royal Recruit. This is an interesting one because I haven't played a ton of matches with this, but he's a 2-cost and I think his skill set's really good. I'm going to put him there in front of in B tier, in front of the battle healer. Might be controversial, but remember, guys, he's a 2-cost. He's a 2-cost tank. He's got that shield. Decent survivability. I think he's worthy of the B tier. We've got the Sailor. Probably the best mini in game, I guess. One of the best minis, I should say. Not the best. He could be close with a couple other minis, especially this Battle Boxer and Chompy. Chompy's better than the Witch. We'll move Chompy over. Chompy's better than the Battle Boxer. We'll move it over there. But I think Sailor, probably the best mini in the game. I haven't got the Sailor. I haven't had a chance to play. I'm just going off what people said. What I've seen myself on the battle boards. You know, I've been crushed by the Sailor in many a battle. And then the Villager. A tier mini. Not S tier. Can get killed off pretty quick. Good upgrades there. Works well with the heroes. Got the increased health. Additional health to your heroes. Attack speed. Third upgrade's worthless, I feel. But just on its own there with them 2 upgrades, fantastic. And then we've got, lastly, the Spear Goblin. Coming in D tier. Never see the Spear Goblin. Maybe see him in rotation in a couple of decks, depending on what tile it is on the day in Clash Mini. But yeah, that's my tier list. Like I say, let me know in the comment section down below if you agree or disagree. I wouldn't say it's far away, my friends, but yeah, honest opinions. That's what I think. Let me know in the comment section. We'll catch you guys in the next video.